Welcome in, everybody out there. Thanks a lot for tuning in this Friday night. We got a great show lined up for you, or at least I'll tell you that. It should be a lot of fun, though. We've got a lot going on in space right now. Space, the final frontier that they all tell us about. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. It should be a good time. As always, we've got the snooty lady, the rich, I won't call her that, the only one who comes out here just so she can write us off on her taxes. How you doing tonight there, Gutters Pub?
I'm just feeling broke, but I'm doing awesome. How about you?
Doing great, doing great. And we got the man over here, the mad scientist himself, shocking himself faster than he can shock the world. How you doing tonight there, Old Man Builds?
Good. Looking forward to seeing if we actually make it to the moon this time.
Yeah, it should be interesting. We had a lot to talk about with that, I am sure. And down here with us below, we have the mouth of Houston. How you doing tonight there, LW?
Hey, everybody. Happy Good Friday to everyone. Looking forward to this. Should be fun. Do it.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good time. Joining us tonight, too, as well, we've got our good friend Tombstones down here with us to tell us all about her lunar knowledge. How you doing tonight there, Tombstones?
I have so much lunar knowledge. I'm here to amaze everybody.
I can't wait. And checking in with us as well, we've got a guy crazier than hell driving down the road in an 18-wheeler tuning in. How you doing tonight there, Patty?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Just out here interviewing lot lizards.
All right. Well, maybe we can get you to check in with some of them lot lizards tonight. That should be a really good time. Check in with them and see how it's going. So, yeah, guys, we're going to get this show on the road here in just a moment. Sit back, please. Everybody make sure you have hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, it does help the stream get out, and we'll see you in a second.
Would you mind telling me whose brain I did put in?
And you won't be angry?
I will not be angry.
Abby someone.
Abby someone. Abby who?
Abby normal.
Abby normal.
Listening to the ASN Podcast Network.
All right, welcome in, everybody. Thanks a lot for being here tonight. No matter where you are watching from, I know this is going out over here on Traveling Fools on YouTube, going out on X as well over here. I think Old Man Bill's got this going out on Facebook and YouTube. Gutter's got this on that thing called Kick and YouTube as well. And we got LW streaming out live on YouTube as well. So thanks a lot, everybody coming in. I see we already got some fun people in here. We can say hey to some people here. We got Matt Dummett coming in here, Karen from HR. We got Guaca Loco, Darlene. What is going on, Darlene? Good to see you. Let's see who else we got coming in here. Scrolling down. Let's see. We got No Bits. What is going on? No Bits. Good to see you as always. We got Dozer in here. What's up, Dozer? Robert Sharpton. Good to see you as well. The Bud Files coming in here. Good to see you, Bud Files. We got Slap Happy in here. Purple Chick. What is going on, Purple Chick? Good to see you. We got Lays and Blaze in here as well. Let's see. Sun Honey Studios coming in here too. Good to see you. We got Jaron Carter in here. Good to see you, Jaron. As always, we got what is this one? Caleb. What's up, Caleb? Good to see you, Caleb, as well. So yeah, guys, what in the hell's going on? Back to the moon. What say you, Old Man Builds?
Well, we got lot lizards and we got full moon specialists. This is great. Now, what's going on is we're going back to the moon. We're apparently going back to the moon. Who knows if it's really real this time? But they're halfway there, and they haven't run into any trouble. No Van Allen belt trouble, nothing. So apparently there's some BS going on. So who knows, man? Who knows if they're telling the truth this time? Who knows if we're going to get there? But they're on their way, apparently.
So you think this one's for real this time? What do you think?
Well, it'd be the first time they made it there. That's for sure.
What about you, LW? What do you think about this nonsense?
Hey, man, if the government says it's true, it must be true. So I'm going to go with what they say. But no.
So you're sticking with the government.
Yeah, I mean, when have they ever been wrong? But or lied? I mean, come on, let's be truthful here. I don't know. It looks, I can't, like, people are like, oh, check out the live stream. There, it's real, and it's like, okay. I mean, I guess that looks cool, but who knows? That could be, I don't know, because I've seen stuff where they have like when they do movies and they've done simulations and they show you how they do it and they make it look just like this. So, I think that kind of ruined it for some people to show how they fake it. And then when they say it's real, it looks exactly like that, So I don't know.
Right. It's really hard to tell. Hard to tell what in the heck's going on, really. One of the best stories of the whole thing was the toilet breaking almost immediately. So I was sitting there and I'm watching the live NASA stream. And it was so funny to watch the whole chat turn into like 12-year-olds. And the whole thing was nothing but like potty humor, and jokes. They're like, and here they are plunging into space. It's going to be like all this stuff. It went on and on and on. It was pretty funny to read the chats with that. And even like some of the moderators on the NASA thing were like, come on, guys, keep it clean, like trying to clean the chat up. And everybody's like,
yeah, one of those astronauts had to go to Taco Bell before they went off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. So, Gutters, what do you think about this whole thing?
Oh, I believe everything. I'm kind of with LW. If the government says that it's happening, it's got to be happening.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't sound like Gutters.
No. Who kidnapped Gutters and is
what's
taking
going on
her
there?
space right here?
I mean, I just some of us have got to stay politically correct for the sake of keeping the government going. They gotta how can we let them down? We gotta keep it all going. See, Caleb even loves the government.
Right, everybody loves the government. Trust the government, definitely. Tombstones, what do you think about this whole thing?
I think it's real, because why would they lie about a toilet breaking?
I could almost see this. This one's somewhat believable, I think, in a way. Now, Nathan, you're big on the is it the Van Allen belt? Is that what you always talk about?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I think they flushed the script down the toilet, is what I think they did. And it wouldn't flush. It's kind of like that chicken patty you get when you're a kid and you don't want to eat it. You just hide it in your pocket and then get into the bathroom and try to flush it out. That's what I think was going on. Look, the Van Allen belt's never been harmful and it never will be harmful because it's not the right type of radiation. That's what everybody doesn't understand. You get out to space, that, hot radiation only lasts near the source. And the source of the radiation was apparently the Earth, and the sun's too far away to put it in there, and it doesn't build up in the way that you think it does. So all that stuff was out in the first place, so they're going to pass by it like it was nothing, like they never had the conversation. And you can see them now. They're just playing around. They're not scared for their life, going through a Van Allen belt, worried about their balls, dropping off. These people don't care. It was never a thing.
Now, okay. So, Patty, you with us there, Patty? What do you think about this, Patty? I'm just trying to get everybody's opinion here before we get going into this. What do you think, Patty?
Well, honestly, I didn't even know we were going until I was in the Waffle House this afternoon.
I love the Waffle House.
That's where I get all my up-to-date news information.
Right, exactly. Maybe we'll wait till Patty gets in one later and we'll take over their jukebox for him like we did.
Oh my God.
Now I did see, Mr. Producer, can you pull up this other picture that I have here? Pull this one down and make that one big. Some of these shots that we are getting are absolutely spectacular, though, coming in from the moon or from the spaceship looking down on Earth. There's some very beautiful shots that I am really delighted to at least see that the Earth's not flat. So we have made it that far now. But yeah, that was a great shot, I thought. So
it was definitely up and coming, anyway.
Right. I saw that. I couldn't resist putting it up there.
Definitely made it out to space the hard way.
Right, exactly.
Well, you know.
Great shot. Hey, big shout out there, Johnny Utah. What's going on, Johnny Utah? Good to see you, brother. Coming in here with $5 super chat. Thanks so much, Johnny Utah. He says, I just want to tell everybody good luck. We're all counting on you. There we go. Thanks so much, Johnny Utah, for your support. Love you, brother. Thanks so much for being here. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going in. I mean, I think we're kind of all on the same page where we're pretty skeptical about maybe the first. Like Tombstones, where do you stand on that? I know we've talked about that before, but the 1969, footage and stuff like that. Where do you stand on that?
I believed it up until I started reading all this stuff about this mission, and now I'm like, we didn't go. That was fake.
You think?
Because
so?
why haven't we? There should be a McDonald's up there, or at least a Waffle House. If we've been there before, we were. There'd be a Starbucks. It would have been colonized already.
Yeah, so, you would think so.
I don't think we've been there.
Yeah, dollar store, something like that.
Yeah, at least
somebody said it is. Somebody said it already is. That's how come they're not stopping. They're just doing a drive-by because they don't want to show us exactly how much is built up there. Like they've already got it, a whole place set up.
Welcome to the Moon 7-Eleven.
Right, exactly. Hey, thanks a lot there, Cowboys Mosh coming in there with $5 super chat as well. He says, I'm going to drop a 35-second vid watch if you can. Definitely will, Mosh. Definitely will. Y'all get over there and check out Mosh's video after this gets through. Thanks so much, Mosh. Good to see you too, brother. Hope you're doing well. You probably got to go see this launch. You're not too far from where they shot it off from. Oh, maybe that's what you're talking about. Maybe you got a video of it. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Thank you very much, Mosh. Thank you for your support, my friend. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'll bring that up here in a minute, Mosh. I'll check it out. So yeah, I mean, what do you people in chat think? Do you guys think that we did this already? I mean, I've got some pretty fun clips here from the original one. Now, Patty, I think you're pretty skeptical too, aren't you, on the first one? Uh-oh, we're not hearing Patty.
Patty's driving on flat Earth.
Patty is driving on flat Earth. And LW, what do you think about the first one? I'll bring up some of these good shots here in a minute.
Well, the first one, as Nathan mentioned, the Van Allen belt. They didn't even discover it or knew it was a thing until 10 years before 1969. So it still amazes me that they figured all that out in a decade and had a bunch of people hopping around on the moon in I don't know, a popcorn maker, it looks like. I don't know.
Hippie pop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love the original, that thing. I've got some videos, though, we can pull up of that, too, here in a minute. But I guess this is the mission that we're supposed to be taking. So I guess what we looped a couple times around the Earth here, and now we're going to go out here kind of like a figure 8, I guess.
Because we got money to burn.
No, they have to check the CO2 scrubber when they're up in the air before they get to go. So they have to make a planetary orbit. Then they have to slingshot using the Earth's gravity in order to force them out there to get the speed to get to the moon.
I got you. So what were you saying, Gutters? You looked up how much the cost of this was. What fill us in on that.
Well, basically, I just had a little segment about it because it just seemed really odd to me that, they weren't landing. They're just going to go up and do a drive-by and come on home, quick, just 10-day hitch, in and out. And so I thought, that's kind of strange. And then, so I'll just read you a little ditty here that I found. And it basically talks about welcoming the space bills so big they can orbit them, which is basically what we're seeing. That's what they're doing, is they're orbiting the bills that this is costing us, and it ain't no cheap thing. The price tag is a casual $4 billion per flight. So $4 billion to go up there and swing around. That's right. For $4 billion, you get one giant rocket, one fancy Orion capsule, 0 landing, and a free return trajectory that basically says, nah, we're good. Moon, keep the change. So I just think that at this point, it's a huge waste in all reality. But to break it down, there's 24 billion just to develop the SLS. The rocket's so expensive, they call it the Senate launch system because every state got a piece like it's Thanksgiving dinner. Another 20 billion for Orion and the spacecraft that's basically a flying minivan with alleged radiation shielding. We've spent 93 billion on the whole Artemis program so far, and the actual landing is still scheduled for someday, probably 2028. So yeah, NASA dropped more on this one flyby than the GDP of some small countries, just so 4 astronauts can wave at the moon like, "Sup, we'll be back in a decade with the lander ready, when the lander's ready." I screwed that all up. But anyways, at least we can get some really cool selfies. They'll be epic. So,
well, there we go.
$4 million.
Yeah, sounds like a cheap trip. Yeah, remember those little Estes model rockets that you used to be able to go buy? Those seem like they would be a lot better. I always liked those things. They were pretty cool. Thanks a lot, Beer and Backroads, coming here, being a member for 2 years. Holy cow, Beer and Backroads. Much appreciated, my friend, and good to see you as always. Thanks a lot for your support over here. Yeah, I don't know. That seems like a lot of money. What really gets me is the fact that we were able to go apparently land on the moon before, but now we have to figure out to go loop around it, check it out to figure out how to do it again.
It's absolutely wasteful. So wasteful.
Well,
yeah.
We gave a lot of money to those Somalis, didn't we? Over in Minnesota. I mean, it might be equivalent, right?
Yeah, they could just put a daycare center up there.
Yeah. The Learning Center?
Right, the Learning Center up there on the moon. It would work out. It would work out perfect.
Center. That's where the Learning Center came from. It dropped.
So I do have a
for
poll
that.
running here. I do have a poll running in the chat here, asking whether or not what people think, whether or not we'll leave that up there, whether people think we did land or not. So we'll see where the poll ends up with our live streamers here. Should be interesting to see. Yeah, so vote on that poll. Let us know what you think. That would be cool. God, I don't know. So let's look at some of these. Old clips. So let me pull this down. You never know what you're going to see on X, so I don't want to go to X without pulling the stream down first. Because boy, we've learned that the hard way that there can be some pretty sketchy stuff pop up on there. Let's see. I got some stuff bookmarked here, though. So here's Joe Rogan talking about it. I thought this was a kind of interesting thing. I think he talks a little bit about your belt there. Let's see what good old Joe Rogan and this other guy had to say about this. So here we go. I'll bring this up. Let's check this out.
Believe in the moon landing, right?
I used to believe in the moon landing.
You don't anymore?
One of the things that I think you have to consider was, if it's not possible for human beings to safely go through the Van Allen radiation belts and out into deep space without much protection and face the temperatures that are on the surface of the moon, which get up to 250 degrees and 250 degrees below zero in the shadows. There's no environment there. It's hostile beyond belief. Micrometeorites are flying into the moon all the time. They're flying through space all the time. We've never had a single biological organism go out into deep space, past the Van Allen radiation belts, and then come back to Earth and come back alive, except human beings during the Apollo missions. Every single space station mission, every single space shuttle mission, all of them are inside 350 miles from the Earth's surface. The only time human beings have ever been past that and through the Van Allen radiation belts was the Apollo missions. And we were the only humans that were ever able to do that. The Russians never figured out how to do it. No one else figured out how to do it but the Apollo astronauts.
So what do you think about that, Nathan?
Yeah, no. Well, they're cruising by it right now. I mean, you realize halfway there means that they're into the Van Allen belts. So they didn't even look worried.
Well, why haven't they gone until now?
Because they didn't want to. If
bullshit.
they had
They're
the
talking about
technology,
it.
it's just that.
Yeah, bullshit.
They've been talking about it for how long? We can't go back because they had like 100 different reasons.
Oh yeah, we
I
don't
don't
we don't
remember.
have the technology anymore. That's Obama's guy. They lost the plans on how to build the rocket. That's another Obama guy. Then they wanted to say that the technicians today couldn't pull off, and Elon Musk told them they're all idiots, and he was right. And then here we are with the rocket that shoots them out there. So apparently, there's something amiss. Either we didn't go, and this is the first time, and we're just taking a joyride, or we did go, and they just lied to us with a bunch of idiots, which, by the way, in the science community, they are. Okay? I can attest to that. I've talked to some of them. They're not too bright. They got a degree because they can regurgitate information, not because they understand it. So, yeah, I'm not sold that they even did it the first time. I think it's a soundstage. I don't know if they're doing anything this time that would tell you that they're getting there, because they're not even looking out to anything. They're just looking at each other and playing games, which you could do in the Russian space station.
Mm-hmm. But we're supposed to believe it.
Yeah. I want to see the race car driver stuff. I want to see them hitting the gas. I want to see them suck with their eyeballs back in their heads, man. It doesn't look like we're going that fast. I just don't believe it.
Right. So you don't believe we're going right now?
No.
Okay. So you don't believe it at all.
No. Well, I mean, prove me wrong. Show me a piece of the moon I haven't seen. Show me it in like 4K or better, not some grainy footage. Don't give me an excuse when you get there that something cuts out. I mean, do something. Show me the shard that's on the moon, if you can even do it. Give me a landmark. Show me the pole that's in the ground. I mean, something. Just anything that would prove it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they did. Here's a funny clip for you here. I can play this for you. I always found this one to be good.
Nice.
That looks about as real as most of that stuff.
Right?
Yeah, Jaron makes a good point here too, though. Calling Nixon from the moon with no static, echo, or delay, right, was pretty crazy there. Does anybody know how LW? You know anything about that? How they did that, or how they say they did that?
Well, that they were doing it, that there was a big delay, and they filmed it in a way to where it came across to the people watching on TV that they were talking in real time, but that there was a delay. But I mean, I don't know. It's 2026, and my cell phone loses service every time I drive by the Kroger for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Kroger.
You know, only Richard Nixon. He could pull it off. He was probably taping them. Oh, geez. What else? Let me see what else I got here, though. There is some of these fun things. Like, okay, this is one that always gets me here. And this thing right here is absolutely wonderful. Made with all the fresh stuff from Walmart, the chair stuff and all that.
When he gets his roots to tail, he makes sharp turns. Hey, that was a good stop. Those wheels just locked. Mark off. They want 4 minutes for it, John. Well, it's 1:05. Then you can do it twice more.
That looks so hokey.
Okay, turn sharp. The craters that start bouncing.
Wow.
I mean, what do you? I'm gonna mute it so we can talk over it and just watch it for a second. But like, what do you think of that? I mean, does that look really like they're on the moon, or?
I'd like my great grandparents' lawn chairs back. That's what I
Right.
Yeah. Looks like they're in the dunes over here in California.
Right? I'm pretty sure I rode on a dune buggy like that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I have some dunes in my backyard that look like that. So I would
I
be
don't
doing
know.
some like donuts. Like, woo! Make that
They
thing
were
work.
trying.
Patty, you with us down there?
I think
Yeah,
he's
I'm right
one of
here.
your-
Okay. So what do you think about this dune buggy riding around on the moon here? What say you about that?
Well, I don't even believe they were there to begin with, so looks like something you see on down in Baja or something.
Yeah.
Well, come on, the upside down umbrella, that totally makes the whole thing, doesn't it?
Of course, it'll protect you from all the elements.
That's right.
It's like it ran over there and grabbed a prop from Mary Poppins, studio over there and flipped it. Like, wait a minute, we got to add something to the front. And they're like, well, shoot, go in there in the back over there in the prop room from where they shot Mary Poppins, and you grab that umbrella.
That's right. Leave her spoonful of sugar alone, though.
Right, exactly. What's up, Daniel Berry? Yeah, I just don't know. Like my whole life, until I got older, I just, I like totally would have believed all this stuff. But now it's just, God, it's hard to believe.
Well, and what's the craft that supposedly landed the tinfoil and poster board craft?
Let me see if I have a picture of that.
That one's the one that just makes me go, yeah, bullshit.
Oh, here's them
the
getting
Jiffy
off
Pop.
of it. Yeah, the Jiffy Pop thing. I don't know, Mr. Producer back there, if you got a picture of that, like a still frame that you pull up. I got a little video here. This is pretty interesting. This looks really real though. Like I would totally buy this one. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. Somebody added some weird music to it. I'll turn that down. It's like a freaking whales or something. Yeah, look at this. I like the little antenna thing popping up on his. Like, what the hell is that?
He's so excited. Look, yay! I'm on the moon.
Oh my God, that's AI for sure.
Look at how the rod goes.
It's not
down
even
in
good AI.
I got a question for you, okay? You can't even get a 10-second TikTok video that the cameraman doesn't screw up every shot. How the hell are all theirs perfect?
I don't know. I really don't know.
It's their claim, not mine or any conspiracy theorist, but they said a lot of the footage they lost on the way back going through the belt. So they had to, there's, shots of things they had to recreate, and they've even admitted to that. But they say this one is the real. But, so it's just so many things they contradict themselves every time they talk about it that, which is it,
I think they lost the footage with the beer on the dunes is what I think happened. And when they got back, they were too drunk to figure out whether it was right or wrong.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of is one of the things that always gets me is when they say they lost the footage. I think, what did they do? They recorded over it or something? Like we always laugh about, one guy accidentally recorded his kid's t-ball game over the, lunar, like the most fascinating thing man has ever done. And they're like, oh, sorry about that. Yeah, we recorded over the footage. How do you record over the footage from the moon landing?
Yeah, they had to. Somebody said, "Hey, we need this tape to whatever," and they put it in, and it's just like the series finale of MASH. People are like, "Oh no!"
Exactly.
I love MASH.
Yeah, the series finale of MASH was probably better.
Yes.
Wasn't it the most watched series finale of anything?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably that or Cheers. Probably, I don't know.
I think it was MASH. If I'm not mistaken, it was MASH. Oh shoot! What did I do here? Sorry about that. I was trying to type back something, and somehow or another, I put me up there like that. What the hell is going on here? There we go. Thank you. I was trying to type in the chat there, and obviously I was on the wrong screen. Yeah, I don't know. So let me see what else I got here. I'm sure I got some other fun stuff. I think Mr. Producer's looking for the lunar lander there to pull up. We've got a clip here. Now, I don't really know what to believe of a lot of these. Some of these clips are pretty interesting. But like here's Buzz Aldrin talking to this little girl. This is a interesting clip. I don't really know what to make of it, but maybe we can get y'all's opinion on it and see what you think of it.
Okay, Zoe, favorite.
What is your favorite thing about space?
Go in there.
going there.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen. So in the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why something stopped in the past that we wanted to keep it going.
Okay.
Like, so what did he just say there? Like what did that mean?
I think I know who his daughter is.
I think Buzz has dementia.
What has been a burden will be unburdened.
Right.
Well,
His daughter, I'm sure of it.
I can see what he's saying. I think he kind of worded it wrong at the beginning, but he said he wanted to know why they didn't go back, and it's that they didn't, and that he kind of finished it off there of why we stopped, you know. So I don't know. That's kind of, he just worded that weird, but I kind of get what he's saying.
LW knows drunk talk or something.
Well, you can, I don't know, listen to the words he says, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. Yeah.
So yeah, here's our great picture of the. Can we make that big so we can see it better? Yeah, here we go. So yeah, this is that thing. So yeah, I always kind of revert back to this too, and I'm like, you know, if you told me that, you know, I'm going to fly you up into space, and I'm going to put you in this thing, and then I'm going to drop you down onto, like, I mean, hell no. I mean, look at all this duct tape and all this. Look at the flag sitting there. I mean, this looks like it was in like a sandbox.
Yeah.
All that popcorn. Mm.
I mean,
my covered wagon project that I did was way sturdier than that thing. Like, you know how in 6th grade you got to do a covered wagon? Mine was way better than that thing right there.
I mean, what do you think, Tombstones? Would you get in that and drop from some other jalopy thing down and some? What I don't too understand is how the hell did they fit in this thing? I mean, I guess they say that one thing folded in half and went inside the little buggy or something, but it doesn't look like it's much room for anything to be inside there. So what do you think, Tombstones? What do you think about that?
I mean, if it really was filled with popcorn, they'd probably trick me and I'd get inside and then they'd lock the door and then they'd shoot my ass into space. But I can't see how that is working in there. Were there 3 guys or 2 guys for this one?
Well, there were 2 supposedly went now. Well, no, one guy's still in the ship at this point. Michael Collins, flying the. I guess it was, what was it, the Columbia? That's what it was, right? I think, yeah, the Columbia. So he was flying the Columbia spaceship, whatever. It's not really a shuttle. And I guess they had this in there too, and they just somehow dropped, this thing floated down and then floated back up to it somehow with the little rocket motors.
Oh, it's now a toy hauler.
Do you see how he's got his hand up like he's got like a sprayer or something? That's butter. That's melted butter in that sprayer. He's getting ready to spray the popcorn that's in the inside.
Oh, so you think the yellow running down off the side there is the melted butter coming out of the popcorn there?
Mm-hmm. I want some popcorn. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't think that's popcorn.
It makes me want popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn and wine.
But yeah, it does look like it has duct tape and like some other stuff, like just some wire randomly wrapped places. Like,
yeah, do we have a picture where we could zoom in on one of those things and see what it looks like, you know, like up close, like a zoom? That's where it always gets me, when you actually zoom in on it and start like picking it apart and you're like, wait a minute. That's like, it looks like that like heating and air tape that, you know, you wrap around. So yeah, Mr. Producer, he's going to try to find us one there and see what we can do with that. But yeah, that god dang thing just looks so hokey. And that little car is just,
It doesn't make sense. That car's too big. Like 3 people in there. And
Well,
then
there was only
car.
2. There was only 2 in this thing.
Oh, well, okay, sorry.
Right.
2. I don't even know rednecks that are that good to get that in there.
That does look
And
like
they get
something that's in
everything in
the.
their car.
True.
That does look like something that's in the front yard of somebody in Mississippi. I mean, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, all they need is
I
a
might
house
have
with
one
a
of those right now in front of my house.
Right, I wish.
Oh,
all they
geez.
need is like a house in the background with a porch or a couch on the front porch, and
Some dude with a banjo on the moon.
right, exactly.
Well, some of the pictures that I've seen, and it was pretty close to the picture, like that. They were pretty close up to it, and it literally looked like tinfoil and poster board, like the white poster board that you used to, do school projects with.
It's
There
supposed
is
to
no
be
way
gold
they would
foil.
get me in there and shoot me into space in that thing.
That's going to be your next job, Tombstones. We're going to launch you up, and we're going to put you in this Jiffy popcorn thing.
I mean,
and,
you could lure me in there with popcorn, tacos,
and
wine,
a box of wine.
cats. Tell me there's some. Damn it, I have bottles.
Yeah, but you can't take bottles to space.
Yeah. Okay. So it would be fair enough. I can have boxed wine up in space. Yeah. Just put that stuff in there and go, hey, go check this out. And I get in there and then lock the door and I'll be the first ginger in outer space.
I was gonna point out something I heard that's kind of interesting. This is the first space mission they permitted iPhones and Androids to be carried by the astronauts.
Okay. Now, I wonder why. Like, what's the...
I'm unfamiliar. I just saw a little piece of news talking about that.
Huh. Yeah, look at this. Look at this here. So go back to that picture again there.
Clean as a whistle.
Yeah. I was gonna say that about the little rover thing. I live on a dirt road. I have the Jeep. I could wash it and I drive right out my driveway and there's already dust all over my tires. That thing doesn't have any dust on it.
I know what they're going to
Yeah,
say.
but what is this?
Gravity.
What is that thing? LW, what is that? Come on,
That's the
explain to
foot.
me what that is.
That's the foot.
It's the turkey timer. It pops
of
out
the
when
feet.
it's
The gray looks painted on. Look at that. It's like a tape line.
looks like duct tape.
Dude, it's
I mean, it looks like they took the somebody got like a bunch of those Reese's peanut butter cups, the wrappers on those yellow, and just wadded them all up and put them on. I know, what is this? Like, look at these legs on this thing. This is what's up, Yanni?
Dude, that
Good to see
thing
you, bud.
is super clean considering you would have a rocket under it or something to bring it down, and then the dust would be everywhere. There's no chance it should be that clean.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't believe it.
Yeah, and CBK Wahoo there says, show us a real photo. Yeah, like every picture NASA sends is like digitally altered as well. So it's really sketchy. I mean, I want to believe in all this, and I think we have a better chance. Like right now, we're actually probably doing something somewhat legitimate. But this crap right here from 1969, it's just really hard to make me believe that. Like, can we zoom in on the top? I mean, is that cardboard over there on that like weird?
Insulation.
Look at the
that
gap.
very front piece right there that we're looking straight on. That right there, I'm telling you, that is poster board.
Look, it's buckled. It's all buckled too.
Look,
Look at that.
see,
It's warped.
Look at all the cracks and shit in it.
Ugh. Look, this is why we blew up those astronauts too, because of
Look
faulty
at how they
craftsmanship
tacked it.
like this.
Tacked here, tack here, tack here. Fuck. Give me a break.
Yeah, look at the gaps. You can see like the gaps right there on the side of it. Is
Obviously, a
paste.
man built.
right. They have that old paste, with the stick glue paste, and they were like going along.
Shit didn't wear. It didn't last. Just like our projects that would fall off the refrigerator.
Yeah, LW, are you with us?
Yes.
What was it? You that was telling me you went to the Was it you saying you went to the museum there in Houston and saw this thing in real life or something? Who was telling us that?
Well, I've been to the when I used to live in Alabama. I was a small little kid. Went to NASA in Huntsville, and then I've been here a few times. NASA here you can go look at, and then a museum downtown. They have different stuff from those missions, those Apollo missions, that you can walk right up to the glass. And I went with somebody who thought I was crazy for questioning it. And we walked up to these displays and looked at them. And that person who always said I was crazy, they leaned over and said, "There's no way we landed in that shit." Once they saw it in their face, you know?
Now, how did it look? So, I mean, did you see the real one or like a replica or like the real one?
Yeah, there's one of like, you know, when they land in that water and that triangle thing, floaty thing.
Right.
They had one of those there.
Pop.
They just had different equipment. They had a suit there. If you saw the suit in person, you'd be like, a grandma made that for a Halloween costume, you know. And the helmet like just looks ridiculous. And here's one thing, the theory that I'm not 100% either way. I kind of tend not to believe it, but the theory that all that footage was staged because they didn't want to show what they had, and also people at that time in 1969, that would be so out of the realm of possibility seeing what they actually, like they were so ahead technology wise that nobody would have believed that, you know, what they really landed on the moon with. Does that make sense?
Yeah, kind of. I mean,
because in 1969, think about it, people had 3 TV channels and a newspaper. That's how they got their information. I mean, they didn't have any crazy technology that they saw in their lives every day.
Right. I mean, I can see in 1969 that everybody would have believed, every bit of what they were told, because it was just so, so awesome and out of the thing. I mean, they were, not too far before that. I mean, everybody was gathering around a radio listening to, the shadow, or something. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? Only the shadow, and everybody's like, oh, it's Little Orphan Annie hour, folks. We're all going to sit around and listen to the radio show, and now they're showing this to you on TV. It's hard to say. So is this, oh God, can we make that big? I want to see what we're looking at here. So this isn't real, right? I mean, this is a fake picture. It's got to be. They don't have a drone following this thing around or something. Like, do we have like a real time thing about what's going on?
Photographer they had. Yeah.
Right, they got some guy floating around from Olin Mills.
That's right. He's on a chain.
They're floating around watching this crock of shit.
That's right.
Okay, so this is a real-time tracker is what this is. So we are, can you take your little cursor and point to where we are right now, maybe?
Where it says Orion right there, right?
Oh,
Why does it look like a mushroom?
It's circumcised.
I'm telling you what.
They left the shaft
man made
behind.
this. A man made this. What is with you guys in this mushroom stuff?
Oh, man. What's up, Mr. Duggar Fishing? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I don't know what this thing is here. What's up, Dave Brown?
It's worse than that. It goes in backwards, so they have to take the butt of it and flip it around and stick it back in the shaft the right way. Then they can take off.
Well, now I'm sold.
Right, definitely real.
Is that all you guys can think about? Is
Well, the butt part takes the heat. That's the thing.
All I heard was butt and shaft.
Have you made it to the truck stop yet?
Yeah, speaking about butt
Yeah.
shaft.
We're all sitting around here talking about the moon.
Oh my God. So here's a funny story for you. So I was trying to, now this is absolutely hilarious. So I'm sitting outside of the grocery store yesterday, and I'm on the phone with my brother, and I'm trying to figure out how, a lot of you know what XLR cables are for, like, hooking a microphone up or speakers or any of that stuff. So what I needed a splitter so I could run 2 UHF signal boosters to have like speakers set up at a venue, wireless, so they're like UHF transmitters, but I only had one output to work with. So I needed, you get a Y splitter, you get, the one to the other. Well, what I needed, so I'm explaining to my brother what I need, and I'm not thinking, I'm not doing nothing. And all these people are like walking into the grocery store, and it's all these older women, and they're all walking in, and I'm trying to explain to them, and I'm like, well, no, so what I need is I need a 2 female to 1 male. It was, I needed a 1 female to 2 male. So I'm like, so I need a 1 female to the 2 male. And he's like, well, are you sure that's when you win? I said, yeah, because it's a 1 female, 2 male, blah, blah, blah. And these women walking by me looked at me like I was the weirdest son of a bitch they'd ever seen in their life, and then I realized, I'm like, oh my God, I just said that out loud. Like, I'm talking about, like I'm talking about speaker wire. We're talking about inputs. Like, they looked at me like, oh my God, you weirdo.
Next time that happens, could you please call me and put me on speakerphone?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Sounds
like a party tonight.
I know. They looked at me like, you disgusting man. I was like, oh my God, I don't. Oh, jeez.
You got to tell them women's got needs too.
Right. It's like I was ordering the shit on the phone.
Ordering sausage pizza on the phone. Yeah, got it.
Right. Oh my God. So what else we got? Let me see. I got some more clips here I can bring up. I know I did bookmark quite a few. This I don't know what to think about this. This thing right here is absolutely one of the most absurd things I've ever seen. I don't even know if like what I'm looking at. But do you remember when India, I guess apparently went to the moon, a couple years ago or something? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. India went to the moon. China has a rover on the moon. Apparently, they all been busy why we couldn't figure it out.
Well, yes, but India didn't put people on, did they? They just sent something to land on it or something. Anyway, here's this thing. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Maybe you guys can help me decipher what in the hell is going on. But I mean, this looks like it was actually streamed from a real channel. This is like,
oh come on!
Just watch.
This looks like an Atari game.
Yeah.
This is from Doctor Who. No,
I used to play that. I used to play that at Pizza Hut.
Seems legit.
This is totally legit. Come on.
Oh
waving his little flag.
Look how happy they are. It's really
He's so
happening.
happy.
You must unplug the moon and plug it back in.
Oh my God, that's so sad.
What? They're screaming like
the controller.
People are applauding. Let us all wait to hear from the Secretary Department of Space and Chairman ISRO, Sri S. Somnath.
Yeah, I definitely hold the record on that video game at the Pizza Hut in Baytown, Texas. Baytown, Texas.
Only cost you $70 in quarters.
Yeah, now I want pizza too.
What makes that even more ridiculous is India has like what 1.4 billion people.
Yeah,
and
they put some people in that thing.
They haven't even figured out. They haven't even figured out how to get sanitation to the entire population. Only half the population has running toilets. But they landed on the moon.
They poo in the river that they go wash themselves in.
I mean,
they put bodies in the. There's dead bodies in the river.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that place is nasty.
Yeah, it's gross. But maybe those bodies are in that, whatever that thing was.
Maybe.
Yes, I don't know what that was though, but anymore you can't even tell what's a joke and what's not. But everything does seem to be a joke at this point with all of this stuff.
I do want to say something about this.
All right, what you got?
Yeah, the Ganges.
The whole idea of China, keep this in mind, everything is mission oriented. It all has an agenda. We just obviously don't know what the agenda is. But if you look at China, China is on the dark side of the moon doing stuff. Unfortunately, we don't seem to know what's going on over there and what they're doing. And so this here is more of a reconnaissance type mission where you're kind of going by, doing a drive-by, taking a look. What are you guys up to? And take it from there.
So, Patty, do you think this mission is actually real?
Well, if it is, it's more of a kind of a take a look and see what's happening type thing, you know?
Because I have I have a whole lot of trouble believing that in 1969 that was real. But like right now, I mean, with technology where it's at now, I could almost think that we could probably do this. You know what I mean?
Well, I believe we could definitely do it. If you look at the CEO of Lockheed Skunk Works back in the mid '90s at UCLA claiming we can take ET home. I mean, we could do this without the rocket, put it that way, if the technology is there that supposedly is.
Yeah, I believe like with our technology now, like I guarantee whatever, like when they say, okay, this is to go test it out to see so that we can go back to the moon now and actually land there again. I guarantee what they say that we land on the moon this next time is going to look nothing like that hunk of junk that they landed on the moon, that they tried to sell us in 1969. It's not going to look anything like that. It's going to look, some, fancy, cool thing. It's not going to be that.
I'm going to laugh when it is.
Yes.
Right, the same one. They go grab it from space camp.
I'm going to sit here and wave my flag.
So do you want to watch the actual takeoff? Or whatever it's called?
Yeah, do you have a video of that?
Yeah.
And I guess we could pull one up.
Baker, producer, go to NASA's YouTube page, and it's right there, because I know it's easier for you to pull it from there than me to give it to you.
And I can probably, let me see, I can probably get that. I can probably get that pretty quick right here, actually, and just do it so he don't have to. What is it called again? What's
NASA.
this thing?
Just
Yeah,
go
but
to
it was
NASA.
Artemis.
Well, if you just go to the NASA page, or channel on YouTube.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. Let's see what we got here. Everything I have is like from weird channels bookmarked.
We know.
Not that way. We need 2 males to 1.
Oh.
I never pull my Google history up.
Yeah, that was almost as bad as me getting Gutters or Gutters put me on speakerphone. That was one of the best things ever.
Oh my God.
No, here we go. We got something pulled up here.
Oh, he's kind of handsome.
Oh.
Yeah, see, and then they got the token black guy and the token woman. I don't like this. I think it's
Dude, they have live videos. Is that what
And
we're
the token Canadian.
Is that what you're looking at right now? Is the live video?
They wrapped the Canadian and the black guy all in one. I mean, how smart was that?
Well, usually they make the black guy gay in all the movies.
I'm shocked that it wasn't a black woman from Canada, and then they could have had just 3 white American dudes, and because she would have just taken care of all of it. Couldn't probably find. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
She's fulfilling Fool's order in space. He needs 1 woman and he needs 3 males.
1 female connection. That poor girl.
Oh.
I would not want to be up there.
So let's see.
So I was going to say, you know why it's only 8 days? That's 30 of your menstrual cycle. Can't afford that in space.
Oh my God. I still think it's funny that the toilet messed up. I mean, that was absolutely ridiculous.
I think it's perfect.
A Canadian did it.
Plunge in the toilet. You get up there scared shitless going up in that big ass rocket, man. You know what I mean? And then you just go in there and poo and it breaks it.
Well, it's like I was saying too. I mean, the chat section on NASA's actual channel was absolutely ridiculous because it was nothing but just potty humor. Like the whole thing, it was like everybody turned into 12-year-olds and the whole thing. And they were even trying to like, you know, the moderators in there were like, we will not tolerate, thing. And, everybody's making comments about, they must be going to Uranus and, all this stuff. It's like, oh my God.
Cut that shit out.
I think people are so desensitized to everything now. It's like we talk about all the time. They could, you wake up tomorrow and on CNN, they're interviewing an actual alien or something. It would like just be in passing to people,
Right.
It's just like, Anderson Cooper.
They're like, okay, cool. I got to go to Arby's, whatever. But they'll only find the humor, and the only thing people are looking for are like Uranus jokes. Like you said.
Right. It is basically the movie Idiocracy. We have moved into that level of the world. All right. So here's the actual launch. So let's check it out. And to be honest, I didn't see the beginning. I actually haven't seen the beginning of the launch. So here it is.
10.
We did have aliens, by the way, in the White House like 3 weeks ago.
4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And liftoff. The crew of Artemis 2 now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage
Allegedly.
begins.
Look, it's Johnson. Get that paperwork for me.
Right.
Who was filming this? I didn't even.
There has to be like a million things to go right and not break or not work to make this happen. But the toilet broke. That is hilarious, though.
That would be my luck. All that popcorn and a broken toilet.
Yeah, they just used the tip. Wow. That's cool.
So
I don't think I've watched one of those since that school teacher.
Since they killed
was on
Abby.
that one.
Yeah, that one.
That was actually traumatizing as a child.
Extremely. I was 16.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
Shit.
I was standing outside watching it.
Oh, did you see it like blow up with your like live?
Yeah, right.
Like
there
with
in
your own
Central Park.
eyes, like not on TV?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Where would that? I guess it launched from Canaveral.
Yes, it did.
Oh. Yeah, I remember watching it on TV, and everybody's sitting around. It was like, oh, here we go. Watch it. Here it's gonna go, class. And then everybody's like tuned in. All these little kids, like this is fascinating.
Yeah.
Kaboom! It was like, oh, did that?
I know
really
little
did
kids
that.
are just watching a teacher blow up.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. God, how horrible.
Yeah. Not
Maybe watch that in
traumatizing at
school.
all.
We never got to watch another shuttle launch ever again. Like we got to watch all of those every time one went up. They'd call us all into the lunchroom, and we had a tiny little TV screen that everybody. And then that happened, and all the kids were like, "Is that real?" And they're like, "Oh, something. Yeah, let's just get you guys back to your class." There's just it was freaking traumatizing. When I got home and my mom's like, "They're all dead," and I'm like, "Oh, Jesus, Mom." She was
Imagine
mad.
being like that school teacher, her class had to been on, you know what I mean? Watching that live and then seeing their teacher just blowing, like, oh my God, how horrible.
Well, they didn't die up in the air. They actually died when they hit the ground. And they show these days a bunch of stuff that proves it. So
Really?
they knew they were coming down.
Oh, really? So they actually made it like they were still in the thing, free falling down?
Yeah, and they couldn't do anything about it.
That is horrible. What about you always hear the story about like the first dog that Russia sent up there. What was his name? Laika? I think it was Laika. And Russia sent that dog. Oh my God. And the actual like true story of the whole thing is horrific.
Yeah. Oh, let's not tell that one. I'm gonna cry. We start.
Well, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
mind people. I don't mind people getting blown up, but I draw the line at
Well, I'm with you. I mean, I have a lot more feelings for
and
the
monkeys.
dogs.
I don't want any monkeys either. They're gonna.
I don't know. I don't like monkeys. But
Well, who's going to protect
I
the
don't
car
know.
on the moon then? If you don't have a dog,
Yep. If
Send one of those
didn't-
damn monkeys up there. They'll take. Nothing will get near it. I worked with those suckers. They'll bite your face off. Yeah, they're not very. Some
yeah,
of
look at
them
all these people saying where they were. Hey, what's up, Mean Green? Good to see you, Mean Green. Coming in here. As always, good to see you. Status Quo up in here as well. Good to see you, Status Quo. We got Big Dog Ma in here as well. Good to see you, Big Dog Ma. Darlene still hanging out with us. SO coming in here. Good to see you, SO. Mr. Duggar hanging out. We've got our buddy right here, Lou. What is up, Lou, with the great name? Always love some of these names people come up with. SO hanging out on Kick over there. I didn't even know Kick is a thing. Beer and back rows.
Right on,
Good to see all you guys. This is streaming out. Somehow or another, we got 216 wonderful people watching us right now across all these different platforms. No matter where you are, we really do appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Make sure I do have this poll running over here. Let me check the votes there. So far, we're at 57% saying no, we did not land on the moon in 1969, and 43% saying we did in the chat over here. So that is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting to see where we're at right now.
good people that smoked too much in the 70s. That's what we got going on.
I don't know. I started working on that video today with some of my interviewing people on the street, whether or not we landed on the moon. I got to get that finished up and get that edited out while this stuff is going on still, because, it has to, I need to get that out while we're, the moon is trending.
I only got a couple days.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it ain't hard. It's going to be, a short video. It's just clips, clip. So not much. Look at this. We got Pete Rose coming in here. What's up, guys and gals? Oh, my God. Charlie Hustle. What is up, Charlie Hustle? Good to see you. Yeah, and yes, Jay Liebgott. I do remember the NASA jokes. Yeah. After that.
God, that one was awful.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing's sacred.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is sacred in that. So what is the mission? Is that almost looks like Nate the Great on the in the shuttle right there.
Oh crap!
I'd like to see that.
Nate couldn't fit.
That would make it entertaining.
It almost does look like Nate. So what is the goal here, though? So I guess what we're doing. Well, let me see. There actually is a video. Give me 1 minute. Let me go back to that. There actually is a video explaining what the purpose is that we have going on. That one's 53 minutes long. Explaining what the purpose of what we have going on is. Let me see where the hell that was. Not that. That's them fixing the toilet.
Oh,
you know what I want to see? How big that thing is on the outside.
Blow up.
Oh my God! Now I can't seem to find this thing.
Sorry.
Oh wait.
Potty humor.
Yeah, well, we got to measure the sizes. 'Cause remember Star Trek? The shuttle inside looked huge, and on the outside it was all tiny. So we got to make sure that's not going on here.
Right, they're in like a they rented one of those storage sheds, sitting there.
Yeah,
they're all piled inside it.
One of the pods.
Yeah, a pod. All right, so here, I guess this kind of explains it, I think. Let's check it out. Let's just see what this is.
Good afternoon from the Space Coast of Florida, where 4 astronauts are about to suit up for NASA's boldest test flight in a generation.
Our goal is to pursue the secrets of the universe, to change the world in air and space.
We have a ton of people gathering around the world.
You gotta look like a Volkswagen Bug with the doors open.
This crew cohesion, we're at the point now where we are ready to go fly.
I've had shivers run up and down my spine a number of times.
This mission is an opportunity for our generation. It's about human history. It's the story of humanity.
The question isn't go or not go. It's are you going to lead or are you going to follow?
This crew could be the first humans to journey around the moon in more than half a century.
The Artemis 2 crew is go for launch. Full send.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And lift off. The crew of Artemis 2 now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Artemis and Artemis 2 remind us that our greatest chapters are yet to be written. Well done. Go Artemis 2!
The point is the end game. The moon has now become the center, the focus of this mission.
Artemis 2 is the first step in a sustained presence off of planet Earth in deep space. And if we are successful in doing that, I think Artemis 2 becomes just that first little teeny tiny curb that we stepped up on this really long journey.
So I still didn't get why we're going.
right. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we would get some kind of information from them there, but yeah, I didn't see much coming out of that. I know Elon Musk, he keeps talking about building a moon base. Now, I really wonder, like Nathan, you were talking about that earlier with, all the like meteors and some of them are like small as hell, but I mean, that will do like tremendous damage. Like, how would you protect a moon base?
Well, the first thing you do is dig a hole in the moon, and then you get under all the rock and everything that's there so that none of it affects you. You wouldn't have like a dome on the top. That wouldn't make any sense. You'd have to get it underground.
But isn't the moon hollow?
Well, that's a whole different story, isn't it?
See, man, that hollow moon theory is fascinating. Hey, what's up, Eagle BFF? What's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you as always.
Some people
Wes.
think it's a ship, a spaceship.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And, like when they dropped that, didn't they drop the one thing back down on it and it rang like a bell for like 3 hours?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, the hollow moon theory is actually pretty fascinating. If nobody's ever looked into that, you should actually check that out. Pretty cool theory there. Yeah, I guess you would have to go underneath to do something because you couldn't really, you're going to get hit by, there's no atmosphere there really, is there? There's like a tiny atmosphere, I think, on the moon, but.
No, not really. Basically, the temperature swing would be a huge problem. It would be a logistical nightmare because, like Joe Rogan was saying, what does it go, 250 degrees up and then 250 degrees below? And, you couldn't have metal that stands up to that. So you'd have to be inside of the moon itself. I don't think we make anything that's going to put up with all that.
Right, exactly. Okay, so Jay Liebgott, good to see you as always too, Jay Liebgott. He just sent me, he does a lot of stuff on this space stuff here. So he just sent me a short video, or just put it in chat there, a short video that he made explaining the Artemis. So let's check out Jay's. If anybody, Jay, drop your link in the chat as well. Y'all go over there and sub up Jay Liebgott. Jay, drop your link. Anybody out there, sub him up. He's a super nice guy. Does a lot of cool work over here on this channel. So let me see if this is, for some reason it's not playing. Let me hit refresh on this. Don't know what's going on here. We can try again. Okay, 1 second. Y'all bear with me. Okay, now I got it. For some reason it was glitching. All right, so here's Jay's video. I'll bring this up right here. Let's check this out.
After more than 50 years since Apollo, humans are heading back toward the moon. Meet Artemis 2, NASA's first crewed mission of the Artemis program, launching as early as April 1st, 2026 from Kennedy Space Center. 4 astronauts will ride the powerful Space Launch System rocket and Orion spacecraft. Commander Reed Wiseman, pilot Victor Glover, mission specialist Christina Cook, and CSA astronaut Jeremy Hansen. This 10-day journey will take them on a free return trajectory around the moon, farther from Earth than any humans have been since 1972, testing life support, navigation, and deep space systems with a real crew aboard. They'll fly past the lunar surface, see Earthrise from deep space, and push Orion to its limits before splashing down in the Pacific. Artemis 2 isn't a landing yet. It's the critical test flight that proves we're ready for sustained human presence on the moon. The countdown is on.
Hit the like, share, and subscribe.
All right, cool. So yeah, that gave us a little better. See, Jay Liebgott does a better job than NASA explaining what the hell's going on. I do see Jay just dropped his link right there. Y'all go over there and sub up Jay Liebgott. Super cool guy. This is his shorts channel there. Go check it out. Sub him up if you haven't already. Do that. Do it. Do it now. Now, I think, I was hearing Elon Musk. He was talking about, he wants to put a base on the moon, I guess, and that be like a pit stop on his way to Mars. I mean, if we can make that happen, that's, absolutely fascinating. But, oh, my God.
Well, hold on. If the moon's hollow and you go start putting different things on it, do you really think it's a good idea?
I don't think any of it's a good idea, to be honest. But yeah, I know LW loves that shot of that car floating through space that Elon Musk put up there.
Oh, my God. That's about as believable as, jeez. Get out of here.
Yeah, what did they say is on the moon? M2? So it's basically like a fuel?
Oh, I have no idea. What are you talking about? You tell me. You're the scientist here, sir.
The dust on the moon. They had a specific order for M2 or M3, and it's supposed to be part of building a fuel. And it says it's rare on Earth.
Oh, and they can use that as fuel, not mine it, but frack it or whatever. Or, how does that work?
Yeah, something. That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to start fracking the moon. I think nothing could go wrong. Nothing could go wrong with that.
No, we just crash it back into the Earth and we all die, but that's okay. We got a moon base.
Yeah, nothing will go wrong. It'll be fine.
No, we got a bunch of military men putting their stiff flag on the moon, and they got their base.
I don't know. So, all right. So if you had an opportunity, let's see right now. If you had an opportunity not to go to the moon, but just to do who are those girls that all went to the moon, or not the moon, but to space, recently?
Oh, God, no.
Who got
no,
thrown
not
in the
again.
Ocean, you mean? Those girls?
Yeah, who was it?
Oh, God, they're so dumb.
Who was it? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
What's her face? Gail.
God damn it.
Forgot her name. It's
The
Gail.
ugly one that's the Amazon wife. She was ugly.
And then some friends of Katy Perry.
See, they were.
Wasn't one of them like an adult?
They're all supposed to be adults.
Well, no, but like an adult performer or something. What am I just wrong in thinking that? Wasn't
Katy
one of
Perry?
them? Well, no, I mean like in the movies or something. Maybe I'm wrong on that.
Oh
no, I think you're wrong on that, but I
believe
that's
you
hilarious.
are wrong on that.
Gail King was.
I keep tabs on all of those types of things.
Okay.
Yeah, Debbie did
He's
see.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah, Debbie didn't do the moon.
Did she or didn't she? Allegedly.
Oh, she showed the moon, but she didn't do it.
Debbie does Uranus.
Debbie damn near drowned in the ocean. Oh, wait.
Oh my God. So, but okay. So here's the question. So basically, all they did the same thing as, like Buzz Aldrin, or not Buzz Aldrin, but what the hell's his name? Alan Shepard. Like going into low, just barely leaving the Earth's atmosphere, hitting into space. Not deep space, but just hitting that. Like when he was the first person. If you had the opportunity to do that, not go to the moon, but just leave the Earth's atmosphere and look down on Earth and then come back down, Let's start with LW. Would you do it? Would you get on that and do it?
No.
Okay. So you wouldn't at all?
Nope.
What about you, Gutters?
Not even with free flight benefits.
Okay. What about you, Tombstones?
If I could go up with William Shatner, yes, I would go. But nobody else.
Yeah, because he
Nobody
went.
Dead?
No, he still can't.
No, he went up.
Yeah, he was the oldest man ever to go to space.
Yeah,
When did he go? He was
finally-
like 80-something years old, 88.
89, I think he was.
Yeah, something like that. He was old. You know, hell, he still looks like he's, 42 or something.
He looks, yeah, I love Bill.
He's had so much work done.
I don't care. I still love Bill. He's my Captain Kirk.
I like the way she called
I know.
him Bill.
She calls him Bill.
I know.
Yeah.
He was in my town. He was going to buy a horse farm here.
Really? But he didn't?
Yeah. He didn't because there's no horse farms on the lake shore. He won one
He's
on the lake.
95.
It's because you called
Well,
him
his
Bill.
wife is like 30. No, he told everybody, call me Bill.
Oh.
Okay.
So what about you, Nathan? Would you take that flight?
If they said we're doing a flyby of the moon, yes, or landing on the moon, yes. Just to go into space, no.
Okay. What about you, Patty?
Is that with or without the adult star?
Oh, that changes it.
That does change things a little bit. Either
Yes,
or.
Yes, you can
Yeah,
go
I
with
would
Ron.
do
You
it.
can
I
go
would
with Ron
say, what the
Jeremy,
heck?
Patty.
Let's go
Yeah,
for it.
exactly. You say that, you end up with Ron Jeremy, like LW says.
It's like the promise of the 30 or the 100 virgins.
Going to
or
show you
whatever.
his wrecking balls.
I'll grow my mustache out.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Give it,
I mean, I
you're meeting
think,
to the Mile High Club.
I would do it. I would do it if it was, I wouldn't want to go like to the moon or any of that. But if it was just like, just leaving. I mean, I like to fly. I like airplanes. I like flying. I like doing all that. I do believe I would take the trip to leave, to get past the Earth's atmosphere and look down on it just for the fascination of doing it. I would do that. But I'm not getting in no rocket sitting on top of, it's like lighting your propane tank on fire and riding it. You feel like Slim Pickens coming down on the atomic bomb. Like
That might actually be fun. I might try that.
Right. See, Pete Rose says he'd go.
Yeah, that sounds like a Florida man story.
Yeah, exactly. Remember that crazy guy that
man
wanted
lights his
to
ass on fire with propane.
Right. Remember the crazy flat earther guy who wanted to prove that the earth was flat and built that rocket and launched himself up there? Did he blow up or something or die? Maybe he came back down. I don't know. But actually built his own rocket to get up there and look down to take pictures to prove that the earth was flat. Somebody actually did that.
Oh my God! Like astronaut farmer.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That was a movie.
That guy was a flat earther? I didn't know that.
Well, no. I think that's different. Somebody actually. I don't know the story. Let me see if I can find the story real fast. Flat earther rocket. Let's see if anything comes up. Yeah, Mike Hughes. Okay. So here we go. Mike Hughes, popularly known as Mad Mike Hughes. I don't know why they would give him that nickname. He was an American limousine driver, professed flat earth, daredevil, known for flying in self-built steam rockets. He died while filming a stunt for an upcoming Science Channel television series. I guess according to Associated Press, Hughes built his first crewed rocket on crewed, crew, CREW, rocket on January 30th, 2014, and flew 1,374 feet into the air in just over 1 minute in Arizona. I guess Hughes collapsed after the landing, and it took him only 3 days. Okay, well, I don't know. So he's done different things, but I guess he ended up dying trying to prove it. I don't know why he was named Mad Mike Hughes, but yeah, would have no idea why they would name him that. Oh, wouldn't want to do that. But I would go. I think I would do like the low orbit around if I had that chance.
I think
it's
so.
like,
Just
okay, so here's another question for you. If you had the opportunity to say fly in a jet, an F-15, whatever they are, and if some pilot was going to take you up and do that, would you do that, LW?
No.
So you wouldn't even get in like a military jet, and you wouldn't want to be like Top Gunning it, pretending to be Tom Cruise cruising around. You wouldn't want to do that.
No, because what's going to happen? You're not used to it. You're going to pass out. You're probably going to puke. I know people who've done it, a couple people, and they're like, it's horrible. It's like, I was just dizzy and I wanted to puke and I passed out a bunch of times and I looked ridiculous on the camera.
Okay, so you're out on that.
Yeah, it's not like you're enjoying most of it.
You almost said moist. Gutters, you won't even get in your own jet. Gutters owns 2 airplanes and hardly won't even fly in them. Would you do that, Gutters? Would you get in a military aircraft?
No way.
What about you, Tombstones? I think you would do it.
I would, yeah.
Yeah, see.
Not with Tom Cruise, though. Ugh.
Okay. What about Val Kilmer, if he was still here?
Yeah, if he was still alive, yeah.
Right, yeah, okay. Okay. What about you, Old Man Builds? Would you get in a jet with Val Kilmer? No, but would you get in the jet?
No.
So you wouldn't do that?
Nope.
All right, Patty, are you with us?
Yes, I'm right here.
All right, so would you do that?
Are we talking about like a fighter jet, or were we?
Yeah, 100%. Just go up. Not. Yeah, how every now and then people get to go up, and our buddy got to do that recently. Our buddy's dad got to go up in one of the ones that he got shot down in.
Yeah,
Vietnam. He got to do that, and recently go and fly in one of the planes. But would you get into one of those and let him take you for a flight? Is that a yes or a no?
He's thinking. Give him a second.
Oh, my apologies. I got disconnected for a second. Yeah, I'd definitely go up in a plane. I mean, I've been up in a number of different ones in the military, but that would be no problem. Be exciting.
Right. I think I would totally do it. I mean, one of the coolest things I ever did, I flew in a KC-135 one time, and that was so much fun. I got to like go down in the boom and do the whole, with the refueling. There was F-15s coming in. When they take that boom down and they come up under, and you're refueling. That was so cool to sit in that boom and watch that happen. That was like one of the coolest experiences of my life. But I wanted so bad to like climb into that tube and like morph myself into that F-15 and be able to sit there. I would 100% do that.
Well, hold on. If you're changing the planes, then I'd probably do a B-2 bomber.
Well, yeah, no, I'm talking about a jet, though. Yeah, I mean, a B-2 bomber would just be like, you flying in a loud
Cadillac, you're just cruising.
Right, exactly. It'd be like flying in anything. Just getting on a damn airplane. Probably a little nicer than Spirit Airline, but not quite not quite Qantas.
Well, we could bring Debbie with us if we get up there in the B-2.
Right, exactly. I know, you ever fly Spirit Airline?
No.
Has anybody ever flown Spirit Airline?
No, but I hear people make fun of it, but then also it's like this one. Isn't it the safest airline?
I think so. I think it's like rated like as far as like, crashing or something like that. I don't know how, but there is really good. When you go to, everybody here's flown. You go to the airport, you're hanging out, you got to wait in that little, lobby outside your little box out there. The people watching is out of this world outside the Spirit Airlines there. So I don't like flying it. There's always somebody getting a fight because they have those little boxes where you have to like your carry-on luggage has to fit inside that little, they have one at Spirit. So you have to like test it before, and there's always people fighting about that outside. It's absolutely hilarious. You ever fly Spirit, Tombstone?
Yeah, I have. And Frontier. Frontier makes you do that little, I shoved my backpack down and I got it to fit.
But there's always people fighting about whether or not there's fits or not outside the thing, and they're like, no, and it turns into.
I watched a girl unpack all her stuff and put it on. And I kind of was like, do you need some help? But then I was like, no, this is entertaining. I want to watch this. Yeah.
I've got a brother like that. Shout out, bro. You know who you are. So I've got a brother like that, and he's so cheap when it comes to those things like that with flying. That you can book like these Allegiant airline flights, and I don't mind Allegiant. You're basically it's raw dog flights. You can get a cheap as hell flight, but they're going to charge you for a carry. Like every single thing, they're going to nickel and dime you to death. But so he'll get on that thing and he'll like tell his wife, they're taking one carry-on bag, and they're going like for 3 days, with a one carry-on, and that's all. That son of a bitch, he'll have like 3 pairs of underwear on, and 4 pairs of shorts, and 5 shirts on. It's like that. He's so cheap. He does that instead of having to go. I'm like, dude, if you just spend the extra $30 and pay for your carry-on bag, like it's supposed to be vacation. Don't do that. But yeah,
when we just flew Spirit, and it was actually cheaper to check the bag than it was to carry on, because they charge you for your carry-on too.
Right, exactly. Yes, you're better off.
I think it was $20 more, and plus you get a bigger bag. You can put more stuff in it. So
and normally you can do like 2 people would have to pay for the carry-on to get the amount of stuff that one person can pay to just check the baggage, and it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. But I mean, if you're on vacation, don't be in a hurry. Just land, get your stuff, do that. You're on vacation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing wants to be. Hey, what's up, YouTube police? Good to see you, Copper. Good to see you, buddy. Always like calling him Copper. Good guy.
Gary.
I like Gary. Good guy. Good to see you, YouTube police. Yeah, so speaking of YouTube police, all right, we got another fun story here. So we did hear about, our poll is still going, folks. Try to vote on that if you haven't already. We want to know from you, did we or did we not land on the moon in 1969? We're still sitting at 57% of the people in the chat are saying that we did not. So everybody, if you haven't voted on that, make sure you do. We want to hear from you. And thanks a lot for everybody tuning in. And no matter where you are, this is streaming out on multiple platforms all around. And we appreciate each and every one of you being here, spending your Friday night with us. We love doing it with you. So let me find this story. So we all heard about Tiger Woods, right? With his latest debacle.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Okay. So I did find the, we will check that out. I found, and it's not like I found and I had to dig. So I went on X and Googled Tiger Woods and it came right up. So, but I did find, let's just check this out and see what everybody thinks of this. God, I feel sorry. I like Tiger Woods. He's a cool guy. But it's kind of sad. I mean, this whole thing's just kind of sad. So here's, the footage, body cam footage of Tiger Woods. Doing a sobriety test.
When did they start making you play patty cake?
Rock, paper, scissors. He's playing with himself.
All right, sir. Can you play patty cake?
He's leaning against the car.
Stand up for me. You're going to face my car. Okay, sir, and push your knees behind your back. Place them behind your back. There you go. So at this time, I do believe your normal faculties are impaired, okay? And you're under the unknown substance, okay? So at this time, you are at the risk for DUI. Yes, sir. Okay. Do you have anything on you that's going to poke stiff or press?
Nothing on you I need to know about guns, knives, bomb, drugs, anything that poke, stick, or stab me?
Nope.
Can you spread your legs for me?
Okay, so we can speed through this a little bit. I think they go up here, like he's got those little chewing gum things. I think they show his like vehicle and stuff over here. Maybe this is. Okay. Yeah, so this is. Let me find the one here with his vehicle. actually flipped over in the middle of the road. Okay, so that's this one here.
We're still gonna have our medic come and check you out, all right? Yeah.
I mean, he was obviously hanging out at the 19th hole, you know, had him a few too many. There's his Mercedes.
Yeah. Oh, that's just a bad parking job.
Right.
How
Oh
do
my
you
God.
flip a look at that street? That's obviously like a neighborhood type street. How do you get the speed up enough to fucking flip it like that?
I don't know. I want to try it.
Yeah, it looks like fun.
That? Yeah, it looks like fun.
I think
He's
what
okay.
happened was he rear-ended this guy's lawn truck or something, or like, you know, went and jumped it off the back.
And it flipped him.
I'm guessing, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, they're in Jupiter, Florida. I mean, there's not a hill. You know?
That lucky guy, he's going to be able to settle out of court. Just give me $10 million.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have to go back around. Yeah, everybody.
I mean, what's Tiger Woods' net worth? I mean, he's got to be worth a ton of money. Can anybody Google that real
You're
quick?
gonna have to go back around.
Yeah, let me check.
Okay, so yeah, status quo there says when he hit the trailer, he hooked his bumper and flipped.
All right. Note to self: hook bumper, flip car.
So I guess
he's worth
$1.5
billion.
Wow.
Billion?
That's after that divorce he had?
Yeah, I guess he's still got a lot of money.
Before that.
That's pretty good.
I know that guy in that truck, when he was so pissed when he got out and he saw his Tiger Woods, he was like, yes.
Right, I know. Yeah, you don't want to get hit by like some guy named Julio or something like that. You want to get like run into by Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
So here's him. Now this is him in the cop car after being arrested, and I guess he's pleading not guilty to these charges. But here, this is pretty actually funny.
Sure.
Like go back to the beginning. Think of it. Watch.
Oh no,
I've been there. I've been there, dude. It's fine.
There now.
That box wine will mess you up.
He's like, fuck, this shit.
Come on, Tiger.
All over.
Yeah, and the hiccup starts. That's usually a sign it's time to go to bed.
Oh, he's passing out.
And there he goes.
Oh God, please, no vomiting.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh God, is it come?
No, he doesn't vomit. But he's clearly,
good.
I mean, the guy's clearly drunk. I mean, come on.
Wow, I can see all the way up its nose. Oh, holy.
Yeah, he's done.
He's just tired. He's
Yeah,
just
exactly.
tired.
It was a hot day on the course. The
Yeah.
back nine got him.
I get hiccups. Doesn't mean I'm drunk. Usually, but not all-
TPK says he
passed
looks
out
like a
drunk.
Simpsons character.
What did you see? He pulls his jacket or whatever that is on his shoulder. He pulls it over his head.
Oh yeah,
There's
and he
just-
looked like E.T.
And there's just all kinds of memes about it.
I mean, isn't this? I mean, poor guy. Yeah, exactly. Pissed drunk, 100%. I mean, isn't this like? Didn't he just get a DUI not too long ago too, or something?
I thought so.
He's
Oh, he rolled his
Over-
cart down the hill.
That's
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a couple of years ago. Yeah, he I think he did get a DUI, but he rolled it right off the edge of the cliff.
Wait, so status quo is saying he blew a zero? No, there's no way. He blew a zero. Is it opiates? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'd be good. I mean, shout out to him though. Yeah, you know what I mean. We're not making fun. Shit happens to people. But yeah, it was pretty funny to be like, pleading not guilty to DUI when you're in the back of the police car hiccuping and you're looking like you're rolling around like, oh God, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, maybe he might just be. I mean, you got that much money, you're not going to get in trouble anyways.
Yeah.
Well, did you catch the part
fine.
where? Well, when he was leaning down or kneeling down. There's a part of the video where she calls him over, like, "Come here, Mr. Woods," or whatever, and he was on the phone with Donald Trump. And he tells her, "I was just on the phone with the president," like that was going to help him or something.
Yeah, he actually did while he was pulled over. He called Donald Trump. Apparently, he was talking to Donald
That's when
Trump.
you know you're too fucking drunk.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you're so trashed. You're like on the side of the road calling the president of the United States.
That is
like,
definitely too drunk.
Yeah, man. So I did. Donald's like, you got to be talking to him. Well, Tiger, what's going on? He's like, well, man, I just rolled my Mercedes over.
I think I'm hammered.
Right.
Is there any way you can call him?
I raised my kids not to drink. This is why, Tiger.
Yeah, and Trump actually put out some kind of statement about it too. So I think he really was on the phone with Donald Trump. So
I'm gonna say, if I get pulled over for anything, I'm gonna have my phone up by my ear and just go, "I'm on the phone with the president." Excuse me.
Yeah, that would be a good a good way to do that.
Just so that I could get on camera and arrest it. Yeah.
So tell me, what was that Florida man story you were telling us about earlier? With the speaking of Florida men like Tiger Woods, what was that one you were telling us about? What was it, a ghost or something, or some kind of thing? What
Let me find him here. Yeah, it came up on. Let's see, where'd it go now? Ah, damn it! Hang on. Yeah, Florida man. Where? I hate X. Like, I leave it sitting there and then it goes away. Hang on. Florida man. Oh gosh. Okay. So Florida man goes into a GameStop with a Tupperware bowl. And he wants to trade in the ghost that he captured in the Tupperware bowl for store credit at the GameStop. But apparently you can't do that because he got arrested for it. So Miami-Dade.
Right. Okay. So yeah, okay. Now I remember that. Yeah. So he was trying to.
I think he did some other stuff too, but yeah, he had a ghost in there.
Yeah, he had a ghost in Tupperware.
Yeah. Well, that's the best thing. I mean, don't use like a old butter container.
Okay. Or a lunar lander, for that matter.
Just be
So let's see this. Once the over Gutters, have you ever hosted a Tupperware party?
I did, actually.
I knew it. How did I know that you hosted a Tupperware party?
I did. When I think I was 16 or 17, because I always had older friends, and one of my friends was like, "We're going to host Tupperware parties, each one of us." I'm like, "Fuck, okay, fine. You're going to have to invite everybody because nobody my age is going to buy Tupperware." So,
well, okay, I'll be right back. But you tell the people how a Tupperware party works. A lot of people might not even know what the hell a Tupperware party is.
I just know that you showed up and we basically showed you like all the Tupperware would be sitting out, the stuff that was for sale that the person that was selling Tupperware would bring, and she'd have loads of the shit. And you'd get to kind of check it out and feel it and touch it and all the things. And then there was a catalog, and you could either buy what she had there or you could order in her catalog, and it would be sent right to your house, or she could drop it off to you. So, yeah. And you could get all kinds of stuff, and Tupperware was the best shit ever. Still is.
My grandma still has like her original Tupperware.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good stuff. It is. Way
Still
better
work.
than the stuff that they make these days.
And I'm pretty sure you could catch a ghost in there and it won't get out.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere.
I'm sure.
A ghost.
It's not. It might walk through walls. It's not getting through Tupperware. It's a rule.
Oh.
Now, how much Gutters did you make? Like, did you make any money on the
No,
Tupperware
you
party?
usually-
Was there any profit?
No, you usually got like a free whatever, like you could order. How much ever you sold kind of gave you an idea of what you were going to be able to buy. So if, if you sold $200 worth of stuff. Well, you got a bowl, a salad bowl with a lid or whatever. Yeah.
What a joke. Now, have you ever hosted a Woman of the World party?
No.
Okay.
No Job's daughters either.
Okay. So none of those. Okay.
But
how about Avon?
I have hosted a toy party.
Well, isn't that Women of the World?
Oh, is that what it's called? I don't know.
I thought that's what that was. I thought it was
it.
called like Women of the World parties or something.
Not what
like
we call it. It's a toy
called it-
party.
it's
Well,
a
I think
toy
it used to be. I don't know. I'm not into that. I'm not. That's what I
Just one
always
of those
thought.
dishwasher
I was
safe
into
toy
it.
parties.
Please tell us, as a man, what we call it as
Right. I thought that was the proper name for it. I mean, Lord knows I don't want to know what y'all call it. That's
yeah, and it's just like a Tupperware party. You get to touch it and feel it. And, yeah.
And
That's
matter of fact, they
Test
have
it-
some stuff.
test it out in the
You can
dishwasher.
test it.
Yes. Some of the stuff
No.
you could, not necessarily toys you could test out, but you could test out things that you could spray on certain
You
areas.
could turn the toys on and think
Well, you
about
could,
it.
but you weren't
Like you
supposed to
couldn't
take 'em in the bathroom.
use it, but yeah, you could like turn it on.
I did
and-
Amway too, Valor.
Wow.
Marvin
Pick
and
your
I
own
did that.
shaft. That's so nice. Yeah.
Wait. So
Hey,
you
it's
did
cool,
air?
man.
Hey, what's up, Valor News Parody? Good to see you, buddy. So you did Amway as well. You did all this shit. What were you?
Marvin and I. The best like self, I don't know what you want to call it, but entrepreneur type of business was I sold jeans, bling jeans. Those sons of bitches sold themselves. I'm not kidding you. You would start out with like 18 bags of jeans, and you'd go someplace and you'd set them all out, and you might fill up 5 or 6 bags to leave with. The rest of them were sold. You'd just sell. I mean, to tell you, they'd sell like nobody's business, and it didn't matter if they were skinny chicks or chunky chicks, and they didn't matter if they were old or babies. Everything sold.
Would you say that it was bling jeans?
Bling jeans, yeah, it's got all the little rhinestones and shit all over
Okay,
'em.
I got you.
It's because of the way they're sewed. And how it makes your ass look between how they're sewed and the bling. It kind of puts it all right on your ass and takes it away from any other kind of weird spots you might have.
Bunch of filthy liars.
Now, were you into like bedazzling and stuff like that?
Oh, not so much.
What about you, Tombstone? Did you ever do the bedazzling?
No, it's stupid. I'm sorry. Well,
I
for
remember
me,
there was a
I'm not
spoof
that kind
commercial.
of girl.
There was a spoof commercial back in the day. I don't remember what it was on. Maybe it was on like Mad TV or maybe that's too new to be what it was. But it was on one of those shows, and it was the Vajazzler instead of the Bedazzler.
Ow.
And it was
Just gonna say ow. Right off
Right,
the bat.
exactly.
Just feel like it's an ow thing.
Mhm.
Hey, Quentin.
Wow.
What's up,
Dazzler.
Grantine? Coming in here saying toy parties are fun.
They are.
They are. Man, you
They dazzle the rabbits is what they do.
I learned
You
real
get some
quick,
box
though, when-
wine and a bunch of ladies.
I did learn pretty quick to be careful about what they would spray on your finger, and then they tell you to go in the bathroom and rub it on certain areas.
Oh my God.
You needed to be really careful because let me tell you what, some of that shit would about burn right. Yeah, it'd burn stuff right off.
So I mean, they actually like okay. So I've never been to one of these, but they actually do that. They're like, oh, here's a tube of this, and they're like, here, everybody get a squirt on their pinky, and go on ahead and run over there and see what's going on. And everybody runs into the back. No, oh my God,
You go in the
y'all women are
bathroom,
weird,
and then
man.
you
I'm
come
glad I'm a
back out and
guy.
You're like, woohoo, that one was good.
Whatever. You dudes would do it.
Oh, hey, no, I'd be like, nah, let's go shoot pool. Do something like that.
You know what? Here's the deal. is
Whatever.
Marvin couldn't wait for me to get home from the toy party. Let me tell you what, he was like, "What'd you get, honey? Lay it out on the bed. Let's see what you got going."
Oh my
It was
God.
the greatest time ever.
I never had any complaints when I came home, so yeah.
Yeah.
Look, we got more. How do you say what? Morg.
Morg.
What's up, Morg? Yeah. I don't know how any of this. It went from the moon to Uranus really fast. You never know what's going to happen over in here. The moon talk is
Moon?
Yeah, we covered that for the first hour and
You
20
see
minutes.
what it looks like? It looks like a.
Okay, we'll get back on. Fine, we'll get back on space.
Right back to space. No, we're going to wrap this thing up here in a moment. I mean, I think everybody do make sure you have voted on the in the chat. Make sure you have voted on whether or not. I hope to have that video. I'm going to try to get that edited out by at least Sunday. That should be about the time they're hitting the moon. I would like to get that out because I got a lot of good content. I've got Miami, the Florida Keys, and I've got Nashville, all doing the man on the street interviews, asking people if we landed on the moon in 1969 or not. I got to get that. Edited together and get it put out. So, but I think, like, what do y'all think? I think Miami and the Keys can work together, but they got to be separate. I mean, it can't be like one person in Nashville and one person in Miami. Like, that would just seem weird.
I think you can.
Or do you think I should bulk it all together? I'm asking for advice. What do you think?
Together.
What do you think, Tombstones?
Yeah, mash it all together.
What do you think, old man?
That depends how long it is.
Well, they're quick because, I mean, you're basically a lot of people go on blah, 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 this and that and whine. You don't really want that. You just want the initial, did we or did we not land on the moon in 1969? And they say yes or no. We don't really want to hear their 1 minute, 2 minute explanations why and all that. It's just, did we or did we not land on the moon?
No, I mean,
Well, if you have
5 minutes
one.
altogether, just do it as one. If it's 10, 15 minutes, you might split it. That's all I'm saying.
Right. I think I could do it as one. It would probably be a 6 minute video. Did we or did we not land on the moon?
Just one.
Boom. Yeah. So maybe I'll just do one. Because there's a lot of.
Yeah, I agree. Do one and then try to push it. Just do one.
Push it real good.
Push it real good. Hey, Heather May. Good to see you. Heather May coming in here saying, Traveling Fools, hi, just getting here. I have no idea. What are people saying? Yeah, I don't know. That you're going to have to wait for the video. But make sure you vote in the poll that we got going. The poll is probably pretty close to what? Let me see if I can see what we're at right now. So we're at 55% of the people in the chat right now saying, no, we did not land on the moon in 1969. 45 saying we did. That is kind of very similar to man on the street response levels. More people say, no, we didn't. And the funny thing is, I think more people say it's like the older the person, the more likely they are to say, yes, we did land on the moon. And the younger the person, the more likely they are saying, oh, hell no, that's BS. There's no way, blah, 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 which surprised me kind of. But yeah, it seems like the older the person, the more they really wanted to believe
That shouldn't surprise you. You ever ask somebody on the street about anything? I mean, every one of those things will go horrifyingly bad for the person asking the question or answering the question. They have no idea of anything. I mean, they're dumb as a box of rocks.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out a way of doing that, like, going up and doing the thing where you ask the people, like, if you can answer these 3 trivia questions, I'll give you $20. And you ask them something, basic civics, basic, blah, 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 or I'll give you $10 if you can answer, 5 questions, whatever, just go to random people. Because you watch those sometimes and people don't know a damn thing. I mean, some of these people are so dumb. I watch a lot of those shows where they'll go to like college campuses and interview college students. And you're like, how do you not know that? You're in college. Like, how do you Velcro your shoes in the morning at this point and not know these basic, simple, things? It's hard to imagine.
Oh, my favorite was when the guy was just doing this today about the Strait of Hormuz. And he was talking about it like it was gay. And they're all gay pride people, so they gave him a gay answer. Fucking hilarious. And he's talking about some oil depot. These things are bad.
Yeah, I watched some of those. Mark Dice, he would do those a lot, where he would do like the man on the street, 4th of July, or, blah, 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 and walk out there through, like in California, walk along the beach or walk along the pier, and interview people and asking them basic, And I mean, there were some of those people that are so dumb. He'd be like, "Who was the first president of the United States?" And then people wouldn't know. And he'd be like, in what year or what date did we declare independence? Like asking people that on the 4th of July and they don't know, they're like,
right. When was the Civil War? They're like the 1970s?
Right. Who fought in the Civil War? You could ask people who fought, and it's like it's sad. It's really sad to see. I don't see how people have made it like this far in life, and to be college students and not be able to answer like basic. You see a lot of them. They're like, "What's 3 cubed?" And they're college students, and they're guessing like 9 or 18 or something, and it's like, how do you not know? Like, you're in college. Like, you have no business being in college if you don't know that. What's up, Harriet Williams? Good to see you.
We'll see. A lot of us 39-year-olds, as we like to say. I know for me anyway, you always had like either your parents or your grandparents' house. You always had books everywhere that you would read, to pass the time or whatever, and you'd have the encyclopedias. Just I think it's just different. People just don't read.
Well, yeah, back in the day, it would be like everything was. It's like the Dewey Decimal System. Most people couldn't figure that out now. Now it's just like information is on hand, and I guess that's the bad part. People want to know something, they Google it, so they don't actually, and then they just say it right then. They're not actually intaking it. So, it's just like it falls right out. It comes in and goes out. It comes in and goes out because information is so on hand. Back when you had to do it and you had to go and, you're doing a school paper, you're doing a thesis, you're doing something like that, you had to go to the library. You had to go in there and use that damn Dewey Decimal System thing, go through there, figure that out, go, and find the book. Check it out of the library, do your research, make your notes, do all this. And, now they're just, hell, they're grokking half of it or, using Chat GBT or whatever. They're dumb as a sack of rocks. And that's the generation who is graduating college that is going to be all these people, when we are 39 for the 50th time. We will all be like, we'll be depending on those people. And it's like, oh my God, we're screwed. I mean,
I like the president ones. If they ask them who's the president right now, they have no idea who it is. And they'll give you some name like Carter or, isn't it, what was it? The Bush guy. And they're talking about George Bush, the first one. Dude, yeah, it's bad, man. They say Kamala Harris is the president. Oh, that one's my favorite.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible to look at some of it. It's just bad. So folks, let's go ahead and wrap this up while we're talking about stupid people. LW, you got any cool stuff coming up this week or anything like that?
I might do something tomorrow night. I'm not 100% sure, but that's about it.
What are you going to do? You're going to go out there and burn down the world of the internet?
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna make internet history tomorrow night, probably.
We need to we need to do that again. That was really fun the other night when we went live and with the prank calls. Got to do it a little different next time, but we're definitely going to do that again. That was a whole lot of fun.
Can't believe you guys did that without me.
What, would you have wanted to do that with us?
Oh, yes.
Tombstones, was that fun?
I think I must have missed part of it. Did I miss,
I think
or was
you
I
were
just
really happy?
I think Oh yeah, no, I was drunk. I was really drunk.
I'm pretty sure you were there.
Like you were totally there.
I wasn't there, but I am pretty sure you were.
Yeah, most of the time.
I keep hearing about these prank phone calls, and I'm like, okay.
Most of the time, you were just Tiger Woodsing out.
No,
your head kept.
I just had the hiccups.
You were literally on the stream.
You guys kept telling me, no, the stream is done. And I'm like, is this live? No, we're not. Yeah. I'm never trusting you guys.
Never.
Yeah, Even at the end, you were like, "I gotta go. I gotta call the president."
Yeah.
Right.
I had him on the phone. He takes my calls.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Hey, some of those, you don't remember this, but some of those prank phone calls were absolutely hilarious. It was really fun calling some of those places up and talking to them. Yeah, a lot of fun. We'll have to do that again.
Yeah, sooner than later.
Yeah,
I'll bring my
Gutters
wine.
was so jealous. She was like on vacation out there camping and doing all this. Her cell phone service was absolutely horrible. She's trying to call in the show, and she's like, I can't even do it. I'm out in the woods and y'all are making prank phone calls at midnight.
Wow.
Oh, sweet Jesus. All right, Nathan, what do you got coming up for us this week, brother?
That's just same old stuff, man. Investigating some UFOs and things like that this week. It'd be pretty fun.
Oh, that'll be cool. Are you going to cover this moon stuff at all or no?
Maybe a little bit. I'm sure some people want to talk about it. I know John was in the chat earlier. He usually watches the show. He's into all of that stuff, man. And he thinks it's all 100% real. So it's always interesting to hear that.
I like that guy. That's the guy that was on your, that's normally on your show?
That's Joe. Is usually
Oh,
on
Joe.
the show.
Okay, Joe. Okay.
So Joe don't believe in this stuff. Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like those crystals he had earlier. Those are really cool. I guess they were crystals. Whatever the hell those rocks were.
Oh, yeah. He went down to the mine and dug them out of the dirt. Yeah, it was so cool.
Yeah, those were really cool. I was driving down the road watching y'all earlier. And yeah, those were super interesting, super cool. I mean, I didn't know you could just go and find those in the ground. I mean, I guess that's where people find them, but I've just never done that. I've gone like panning for gold in like, Gatlinburg or something like that, but never.
Oh,
never
yeah.
gone.
Well, they were big, and he had a pair of them, man. Kind of like my
Wait,
melons,
do that again?
man. They
Do
were
that
really
again?
nice.
Okay.
There you go.
I can't
Oh, like
clip
this.
this when I'm up here.
I know.
Those little
I'm looking for the
twirlies go
clip
like
right
this.
now. I'm looking for it right now. Where is it? Here you go. There's
Just like that.
God, he's
there's
so
Nathan.
happy.
It was
Little
basically that.
smile.
Right.
Oh.
It's like a little
My
boy.
party trick for the moon.
Right, exactly. All right, so yeah, definitely everybody do make sure you go there and check out Old Man Builds. I know over here you can type in Old Man Builds on any platform, basically exactly like it says right there. I know Nightbot has been dropping his link as well. Make sure you get over there and sub him up. Good friend of ours over here. Hey, good to see you, Army vet. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Tombstones.
Uh-oh.
What you got coming for us?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna do some axe murders. I think that's what's gonna come up next.
You mean you're going to cover some axe murders? Right.
I like the first
Sure.
statement better.
Yeah.
Let's see that.
You have to think about how
Sure,
you word
that's-
things.
That's what I meant. Allegedly.
Not do. Cover.
No,
Yeah.
I think
Now it all sounds the
we're
same
gonna
now.
we're gonna start talking about the Villisca axe murders and how they're like this was back in 1912. So we're going to look at some other there were a lot of axe murders back in the day.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you had to have something to do it with, and especially before everybody had a lot of guns. I mean, you revert to whatever you have. There was rock murderers, before that, and there's rock lobsters out there as well.
Yeah, everybody's being bludgeoned by rocks, but there were a lot of similar this particular guy had like his MO. So we're gonna like do a roundtable discussion and kind of break it down. So and some more cemetery stuff. I've been out on the road, so I even journeyed to Indiana.
Right, I tried to catch your stream live earlier. I ended up out of service, and I had to go back and watch it. And I was going through that. That was really cool. That was cool stuff. Really
And I
pretty.
didn't fall.
And kudos to you. You didn't fall. The night is still young, though, lady. The night is still young.
I haven't opened that box of wine yet.
Exactly. Look, guys, we're trying to get Tombstones to 500 subs as well. We'd like to get her channel over there. I just dropped her link again. I know Nightbot has been dropping it. There's Old Man Builds right above that. Nightbot just dropped it as well over here. But yeah, so right there is the link to Tombstone channels. If you are not subbed to her, please go over there. She does some really good content, and her chat, really great people, a great community over there. Please go over there and sub her up, and let's help her get close to 500 subscribers. That would be awesome. You're what? You're pretty close. I don't like watch your subscriber count, but you got to be getting closer. Your channel's new, so
145, and apparently then if I hit 500, I'm supposed to let you guys roast me or something, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's going to be a Tombstone's roast when you hit 500. But you got your watch hours.
You want to see
right?
a ginger cry? Yeah, I've got my watch hours, which I guess those are the harder one to get. So yeah, look at me doing stuff backwards.
I know, it's like normally people get their 500 subs and they don't have their watch hours. You've got your watch hours, but you don't have the subs, and it's YouTube algorithms. But you got a really good community of people over there. I love all the the people in your community. Everybody's so nice and kind.
Yeah,
did you say a ginger cry? I thought y'all had no souls.
I can fake cry. I can fake a lot of things.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I
don't know about roasting you, but I can go to your party thing and get you some stuff to spit roast you.
I can fake a moon landing.
Oh my God. Yeah, so yeah, wait till the Tombstones roast. If we can get her to 500, and then yeah, we will do a Tombstones roast. That would be great. We can see how
there's going to be a lot of redheaded stepchild jokes. I already know, so I'm not going to be.
Oh my Lord.
Nothing's gonna. I want one original joke. That's all I want.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I've already started writing these. And yeah, I'm pretty good at this. I've never hurt anybody on the internet's feelings. I promise you that. So look, guys, there it is right there. I just put that up there. Subscribe to Tombstones. Here, I will highlight that. Well, shit, I don't know what the hell. I just clicked on it. Oh, wrong thing. I got to do it on over here. Subscribe over there to Tombstones. Help her out. Let's get her to 500 subs, so that that's a hell of a accomplishment to get to that. So let's get her there. Come on, guys, sub her up. Gutters Pub.
Yo.
What in the hell do you have going for us this week?
I don't know yet, but it'll be something.
We've been talking about that new idea. Doing that fun show.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about it? You want to talk about that at all, or is that totally
I don't want to give it away. I want to wait because I want to be able to do it, and I don't want anybody else to.
Right? Yeah. There we go. We don't want to give away the idea that we stole from somebody else.
Right.
100%. I did ask Tombstones about it, and she said that she would be interested in doing, at least the first one and seeing how it goes. She said she kind of roasted me on that one. She was kind of like, well, I'll see how it goes. I don't know if I want to hang out with you guys that much. You're kind of lame.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, I know. I kind of.
And we wouldn't.
He gave me $5.
Right. It would only be like once a month or something. Or, if it went really well, we'd do it twice a month. Or if it went really, really well, we'd do it once a week. But we could.
If it goes really, 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 really well, you do it every night.
Well, that's what Marvin.
Right. That ain't gonna happen. But we got a great idea, something fun that the chat can be engaged in as well. Doing something other than talking about politics over there on Gutters Pub. And Big Dog Ma, you don't know this yet, but you are actually going to be a panelist on this as well. So Big Dog Ma, get ready. You are going to be a panelist on this as well, lady. So listen up, folks. I want to wish everybody a happy Easter, everybody out there watching. I will probably do trivia night this Sunday night, even though it's Easter. Tomorrow night, I'm going to try to get some questions in. Maybe we'll have a Easter Sunday trivia night Sunday night. So, make sure you sub up over here as well, Traveling Fools. If you are not, I know this stream has been going out. We got people watching over on X. We got people watching on Kick. We got people watching on LW's channel, Traveling Fools channel over here on YouTube. Let's see. Old Man Builds on Facebook. We got people watching over there. We got people watching Old Man Builds on YouTube. We've got Gutter's Pub on YouTube as well, and over there on her Kick channel. I think I already said that one. But we do want to say thanks to everybody out there, no matter where you are coming from. Thank you for spending your Friday night with all of us. Happy Easter to everybody. God bless each and every one of you. Please make sure you hit the thumbs up button on the way out, and I hope to see you Sunday night for trivia. So thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great night, and let's see where we ended up at the end of the night. We got, 54% saying no, we did not land on the moon in 1969, and 44% of you saying we did. So that's about par for the course. I don't know. God bless those people up there flying around on that can of gas through space. Happy Easter to all y'all. Thanks a lot for coming in. We'll go out to something fun. Make sure you tell us good night in the chat.
Please enjoy. Please enjoy.